What's up, e-bikers? Meet my new errand boy. This is the Road Emma 4.0 with a trunk bag. It's an e-moped style e-bike, 52 volts, dual batteries. It's next. Alright, e-bikers, welcome to the channel and welcome to the Road Emma 4.0. It's a high-performance moped-style e-bike, engineered for power, long range, and a high payload capacity, up to 450 pounds. $19.99, comes in this black or white, and compared to the previous 3.0 version, it features more integrated frame design, upgraded electrical system. So let's get into the specs, tell you more about what the Emma has to offer. All right, back here is a really big 52 volt, 1000 watt Bafang Sutto rear hub motor. It peaks at 1800 watts. It's rated for climbing up to 50% or 15 degrees slopes, 30% grade. Has 5 levels of assist with a torque sensor and a half twist throttle. Top speed is 28, but it can be unlocked for private use to reach 35 miles per hour. We'll test that on the ride. All right, the Emma has 2 batteries here, one hip here on the down tube. These are 52 volts, 20 amp hours. Total capacity is 1040 amp hours right there, as you can see. The second one is located under the seat here, essentially. I love that placement. It's out of the way, and you can pull it out with these little handles here. This is where you charge it. You have to turn it on as well if you want to use it. Pretty nice setup here. It slides in easily, and it locks on the other side. Comes with a 3 amp charger. Just turn the key here. You can pull that one right out. It just slides right out like that. Lock it back in place, and you're done. The frame on this is a reinforced 10 millimeter thick 6066 aluminum alloy. Heavy duty construction here. I love this setup. I love how it looks here. Hemingway used to have a bike like this in the early days of the e-bike world. I've never really had an e-moped that I really liked, but I'm really loving this bike so far. It's a lot of fun to ride. It's easy to get on and off. It looks great, and it's also useful. It's got that trunk bag or trunk box in the rear there. We'll get into that. Let's take a look at the suspension here. We've got on the front, you got a twin fork here, dual Air Pro system featuring a double crown motorcycle level, hydraulic front fork, and adjustable nitrogen rear air shocks. That's right. They got the Road logo right there. Out of the box, they seem pretty good. I'm going to sit in the bike now, and you can kind of see the shocks in action. Yeah, they got some nice play to them. Out of the box here, so not bad. Let's talk tires and brakes. Got these 20x4 CST Scouts e-moped style with that nice street tread here. And as far as brakes go, 180s on the rotors, and these are 4-piston hydraulic disc brakes for high stopping power. You can see here the 2, I guess these are the 2 brake pads on there. I've never seen this setup before, so these are unbranded, so I'm not sure what brand they are, but they stop pretty well in my early testing here. Sizing wise, this e-bike weighs 110 pounds, has a payload capacity of 450. You can see here I've got the rack on the back, but you can opt for a longer seat as well, which I have. It's right here. So a really long seat, and you can plop this on. It sits like that, and you can have 2 people. They send me passenger pegs as well. If you want to set it up for dual passengers, you can do that. I opted for the cargo mode with that rear trunk bag. And speaking of this trunk bag, let's pop it open here. It's about 12 by 16 overall. Comes with this nice little vinyl padding inside. It was kind of a bitch getting it on. Actually, I put it on crooked, actually, with the stuff underneath here. There's some brackets and some braces here. So it was a little bit of a pain to put on, but there you go. We get a little reflective strip on here. I actually broke the lock already, so it's a pretty cheap lock. It was plastic, essentially. I'm still able to close it, but yeah, I broke the lock on it already. It was pretty cheap, but there you go. For food delivery, it might be a little bit small, I think. Most of my bags are like 13 by 17 I usually use, so you can fit one bag in here of food, but that's about it. So it's a little bit limited as far as that goes. I'm probably going to switch it out with a bigger delivery bags back here somehow. I've got to figure that out. You got the nice angelized headlight. You have low and high beam as well. And you've got turn signals on this e-bike. So on the front and the rear, you can see the front ones here. Let me just flip the switch here, which is right here. There's your left one. Let's take a look at the rear. You can see it right there. And here's the right one. So it should be a really nice bike for doing deliveries or just commuting or whatever you got to do. All right, let's talk about the cockpit here. So first of all, NFC keys, guys. So you have NFC keys to turn the bike on and off. Nice little safety feature there. Starting out here, you got your nice locking grips, ergonomics. You got your control pad here. You got your lights, high beam and low beam. You got your up and down for the PS levels. Power button, which is also your light button, and settings. There's your horn, and of course your turn signals left and right. On the right side, just your right side twist throttle, your ergonomic grips, and your brakes. Here's the display. It's a color display. You got your voltage up here and your battery bars. You got your trip, PS levels, speed, and all that kind of good stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's sport mode. If we hold down the set button, there are your settings, and you can toggle through those. There's the speed, max 51.5, already did that. And real world drive, I don't know what that is. Anyway, let's get out of there. So you have full access to those. Nice display, horizontally laid out. Cable management is pretty good. All right. I need to basically clean these light wires up a little bit, but plastic fenders as well on this e-bike. Also, gearing wise, I said torque sensor, but you got a single gear back here. I'm sorry, it's not a single gear. It's just, actually, it is a single gear, but there is a derailleur back here. That's interesting. Where is the, I've never seen a single gear e-bike with a derailleur on it before, so that's a bit strange, but I wonder why they did that. Double-sided chainring up here. It looks like it's a good 48 tooth, maybe even 52, I'm not sure. All right, here's a look at that bike in the sunlight here. Really good looking bike, guys. I am pretty stoked to get this one. And we're going to take a look for a road test today. Check out the speed, check out the hill climbing ability, and general overall feel. So let's go and let's do this. Where is the NFC key? So I'm going to power on the bike, grab the key, and wave it over the thing. Okay, now it's on at 58 volts, fully charged should be. And let's go. PS1. There's that horn. My feet are a little bit forward here on the pedaling, so normally on these e-bikes, I'm tall, so the pedal experience is not that great. It's a little bit better on this one. It's not perfect, but it's a little bit better than a typical e-moped, because on those you're kind of right over the pedals. These are a little more forward, so it's a little bit of a better pedal experience. That's the first thing I've noticed off the bat. Pretty quiet back there, 1,000-watt motor. I put it in 3 there, it went pretty quick. Yeah, this thing's got some good power to it. I'm only in 3 and it feels really fast. It's got a nice ergonomic to it, so I feel really comfortable on it. Let's get our lights on. All right, let's cross the street. Nice and quick there, love that. Okay, I got my GPS up. They do match pretty well in my ride here. So let's do a throttle only speed test here. Now I was in PS3 coming over here and I was doing like 28. So I just put it in PS5. Here we go. There's 25. 30 on the bike. 30 on here. 33. It's a little bit off. 33 on GPS, 34 on GPS, and it's still climbing. 35 on GPS. Wow, this bike is quick. All right, hill test time. Throttle only. Picking up speed. Going up this first part of the hill. Goes medium, steep, and then steeper. So see how it does here. 20 miles an hour and gaining speed. Gotta love it, guys. $21 on GPS, 22 on the bike. All right, here's where it gets about 10% grade. Still at 18 on the GPS. 17, 16, 15. Back to 17. That was just 14. All right, so 14 was the lowest. Now, here's the really steep hill up here. 15% grade. This is rated for 25%, they said. It's 30%. All right, I'm gonna do it from a dead stop here. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, 11, 10. Oh yeah, 9. 7 on GPS was the lowest. Back up to 8 and 9 now. There you go. Didn't complain. Took it like a champ. Let's test out these brakes down here. Wow, really good stopping power. No fishtailing there. Super grippy. One of the best braking experiences I think I've had lately. Really nice. All right, 27, 30, 32 on GPS, 34 on GPS, and a little bit of a hill. Damn, this bike is fast. Doing 28, 27 up this hill here. Gotta love it. And again, this is super, great sitting position. The ergonomics here are just fantastic. I'm really enjoying this. And I never really liked the Emoped that much. Super easy to maneuver like this. All right, guys, there's your Road Emma 4.0. Really nice bike. This is probably my favorite e-moped I've ever gotten on the channel. I'm not a huge e-moped fan because I just don't fit well on them, but I really like this bike. I think it's a great value. I think it's fun to ride. and I think it looks great. I think it's practical. It's got everything you need. It's got the turn signals, it's got the trunk, it's got the dual batteries for long range. I'll have to test out the range on this thing. But I really like it. It's really fun to ride as well. So utilitarian plus just a great experience on the road. Only dislikes, the trunk, I broke that lock already. I was trying to open I thought the keys were in there. I was trying to open it, and the lock just basically popped right out because it's maybe plastic inside of it. That was the first thing. I don't know why there's a derailleur on there. If it's just a single speed, that's a little unusual. It's almost like they forgot to put it on. What else? Getting that trunk on also was a bitch. There are instructions they sent me in a video, but it's not the easiest thing to get on. I definitely want to find a bigger option back there for that. Shocks are great. Lights work great. The electrical stuff works great as well. Ergonomics are great. Brakes are great. Speed is great. So again, nothing bad to say right now about this e-bike. It's definitely one of my favorites so far this year, and looking forward to doing more with this thing. So gonna take on some Uber Eats runs as well. But stay tuned for more on the Emma 4.0, guys. Thanks for watching.